In a stunning move that marks the end of one of the most enduring coaching tenures in the NFL, John Harbaugh is no longer the head coach of the Baltimore Ravens, sources told ESPN's Adam Schefter on Tuesday. Harbaugh's departure comes 2 days after the Ravens' narrow 26-24 loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers, a defeat that not only cost them the game but also their chance to reach the playoffs for the first time since 2021. Harbaugh, 64, leaves Baltimore after 18 seasons as head coach, a run that made him the franchise's longest-serving coach and one of its most successful. He finished with 193 career wins, ranking him 12th all-time among NFL head coaches, and led the Ravens to a Super Bowl title in the 2012 season. When Harbaugh was hired in 2008, he transformed the organization, turning the Ravens into a perennial contender with a culture built on toughness, discipline, and adaptability. Under his leadership, Baltimore secured 6 AFC North division titles, 2 number 1 seeds, and 12 playoff appearances. He became the only coach in NFL history to win a playoff game in each of his first 5 seasons. Despite these accomplishments, the latter years of Harbaugh's tenure were marked by diminishing postseason returns. With two-time MVP Lamar Jackson at quarterback, the Ravens excelled in the regular season but managed only 3 playoff wins in 8 seasons together and never advanced past the AFC Championship game. The 2025 season, which began with preseason Super Bowl expectations, ended disappointingly with an 8-9 record, one of just 3 losing seasons during Harbaugh's time in Baltimore. A poor home record, visible fan discontent, and strategic in-game decisions that drew criticism contributed to mounting pressure on the coach. Ravens owner Steve Bisciotti described the decision as incredibly difficult, lauding Harbaugh's leadership, humility, and contributions both on and off the field while emphasizing the team's championship aspirations. Despite still being under contract through 2028, a 3-year extension agreed last offseason, Harbaugh's tenure is over, and he has immediately become one of the most sought-after coaching candidates in the league. Sources say multiple NFL teams with vacant head coaching positions have already expressed interest in hiring him, with at least 7 teams reaching out within the first hour after his firing. The news reverberated across the league. Hall of Fame coach Tony Dungy expressed surprise and frustration, saying he didn't understand how the Ravens could let go of a coach with such a strong track record. For Baltimore, the search for a new head coach begins with the challenge of replacing one of the franchise's most iconic figures, a coach who symbolized consistency and competitiveness for nearly 2 decades. For Harbaugh himself, the next chapter appears wide open, with several franchises ready to pursue his leadership and championship vision.